Hey my social media, welcome back to another video. So today's video I actually wanted to talk about Brexit and the challenges I've actually had to face. And obviously Brexit's one of them. Anyway, so recently, so if you do hear any background noise, like everything's popping off today. Recently I came into a couple of dilemmas, and I'm not gonna lie, it did knock me a little bit. It's one thing I do understand is, you know, when it comes to business, you need to know how to prepare for everything, basically. And I thought I had, but clearly I actually haven't. So I won't go into too much detail about it, but also I kind of want to, because nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about, like, do you know what? There's a lot of ups and downs that happen, especially with newly started businesses. And it is, how do you handle it? What do you do? Who can you speak to? How can you resolve things? Like, I'm not going to lie, especially if you're doing it by yourself, it's very, very hard. There's a lot to think about. And like I will say, being a woman as well, you get a lot of emotion involved. Probably compared to like a guy running a business. This is just my obviously personal opinion, but I do feel that, like, you've actually got to take the emotion out and put your business head on and be like, right, okay, being like a boss woman, what would you do? But I will say it has been quite tough. So prime example, Brexit, because now a lot of my stuff comes from the EU. It's obviously now, because Brexit's in play, you're dealing with huge fees. It's absolutely ridiculous. So for instance, I'm supposed to be getting a bit more stock coming in about 2 weeks ago now, and first we were like, what's going on? And then when I've actually been talking to the manufacturer and obviously talking to the I think it's through UPS or whoever, I can't remember now off the top of my head, but talking to them, it's basically they're being held because there's an import fee due, and it's hefty. It is huge. And I'm not gonna lie, like, yes, I, you know, put in some money to begin with. Obviously I'm not gonna be running this on free air, but I did put like a little amount in to begin with. I don't want to put in like grands and grands and grands, because I could, it's not like I couldn't, I could, but I chose not to, because this whole thing for me is a huge learning curve, right? I'm learning near enough every single day on different bits, things I shouldn't do, things I can do, things, oh yeah, like I've never thought about, why haven't I done that, all that kind of thing. So I'm learning something new every single day. And when this hiccup came about, I legit wanted to cry. I really was so wound up, so annoyed, because I was like, oh my god, this is delaying everything. You know, there's a good couple of pieces that I wanted to, you know, start bringing in, start like doing little mini launches. And obviously being in business, you've got to think 6 months forward. So it's like, okay, look, well, that's kind of delaying this. Oh my god. And I was panicking like crazy. And like, luckily I spoke to like my loved ones around me, like, look, what do I do? And they're like, look, you need to keep a sane head. One, take the emotions out of it. And it is, we can understand you're upset, rightly so, you know, it is your brand at the end of the day, it's your business. But then you've got to see it as, right, what can you do to resolve this issue now, and how are you going to think about it moving forward? So it's okay, like potentially I could be doing this different, I could be doing X different, I've now got a bit of a plan put in place, thank God. But this is what I mean, everything is a learning curve. Another big hit that I had was quality. So I had some stock come in, and if you didn't know already, I'm huge on quality. Just if there's one snag in the whole batch, you best believe I will be fuming. Like, quality is such a massive thing to me, like, because at the end of the day, I thrive on that. Like, when I review, quality is everything. You got to look good, feel good, it's got to feel amazing when they're on. Like, prime example, I've got my sheer pad on today, and one, I always take care of my hosiery anyway. Like, like you wouldn't believe. I take care of it like they're my little babies. I have thousands and thousands, but I take care of every single one. And the thing is, they last me so well. They will last you so well as long as you take care. But when they come, right, brand new spanking pairs, when they come with some kind of defect or a snag or an imperfection, oh my God, I hit the roof. Because it's, why are you sending me this? And the worst thing is, it's when I spoke to these people, I said to them, they have to be pristine. They have to be absolutely amazing. So why are you sending me this, basically? So I was really, really annoyed with that. And so obviously that's another issue that I'm kind of dealing with at the moment. But it's fine. It happens. It's just the way you've got to handle it. But yeah, Brexit's playing like such a huge part. And I felt the need for this video because I wanted people to know I am trying to get more stock in. Because my first two pieces, obviously, like I've got the sheer 20 denier, which are these, and I've also got the 15 denier seamless. They were basically only going to be those pairs and that's it. But because there's so many people asking after them, there's so many people who want to get their hands on them, and it's like, oh my God, okay, maybe I should restock. So I am sorting it. But because of Brexit and the fact that my stock is in EU, it is proving to be very, very hard. Which also means I'm having to look for potentially new suppliers to actually see if they can produce something just as amazing as these, if not better. It used to be produced in the UK a good while ago, and literally in Leicestershire and outwards. But that all moved to the EU. I can't remember why. I can't remember all the nitty gritty details. So otherwise, literally, it was potentially on my doorstep. But because everything's moved and now we've got this whole new thing coming into play, it is so hard to try and find a UK manufacturer. So that's something that's on my list of things to do, list of things to search. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to give an update just because I've got so many people asking at the moment. Like all my messages being flooded with it, like, when are you gonna get this pair in, when are you gonna get some more sizes in? I can't wait. I really, really want to try them, and I really appreciate it all, but it is proving to be a little bit hard at the moment. So yeah, so I just kind of wanted to like talk about how things affect your business, but nobody seems to talk about it. Nobody tells you the fact that, oh, sometimes blips happen, and they can be little and they can be absolutely huge to the point you're wondering, is it worth what I'm doing? Is this all worth it? But it's understanding the fact that it happens, and it's how do you resolve it and make sure it doesn't really happen again next time, or if it's such a major problem, how is it going to be minor next time if it ever does arise again? So yeah, so that was kind of a bit of a learning curve I've had this week, but it's cool. We're still being positive about it. Trying to. But yeah, like I said, there's so many factors that are now coming into play in terms of with EU and the UK and everything. So yeah, so it's kind of sorting those out, and yeah, hopefully it can only get better from there. Anyway, that's me done for today. I will bring you a new video tomorrow. I need to think about what topic I want to talk about because there's about 10 at least floating in my head right now. So yeah, take care guys.